Hey, how's it going, guys? Dusty here, and this is a kill-confirmed ground war game on Bakara. I'm using the G36C, and first I just wanted to update you guys on a few things, and then I'll talk a little bit about the gameplay. This is going to be pretty much just a normal commentary. But first things first, this is my first video in almost a week. I know. I really wanted to get you guys something a lot sooner, but unfortunately, this past week, I've just been really swamped with school and just work and everything. I did not have any time to even play Call of Duty, let alone update or upload a video. I think I only played Modern Warfare 3 like twice the past week, one of those days being today, which I got this gameplay on. But anyway, hopefully it won't happen really often that I don't post a video for a whole week. This week and next week are just kind of, midterm week for my school, so I'm going to have a lot of reading to do, a lot of papers due and all that. So maybe just for next week, I probably won't have too many videos up. Normally, I like to get my videos up at least every other day, and I know I haven't really been doing that at all recently. And for next week, it probably will remain the same. But hopefully after that, it'll die down a little bit, and I can start playing more and getting more videos up. So, on to the next big news, and that is, I finally have 100 subscribers! I am YouTube famous, baby! Not quite. But no, I was thinking about it the other day, and it's actually really awesome that, 100 people actually like my videos enough and, care about my videos enough to, subscribe to me, and they want to see more from me. And I think that's just really awesome. So hopefully you guys will stick around. I know a lot of you came here because I send out messages all the time, just people that, watch and post on Call of Duty videos. I send messages. A lot of you have come to my channel because of these messages. And I don't really like to spam the messages on people. I know it's kind of a dirty thing to do, and I feel bad about it. I just kind of try to get my name out there a little bit, and I'm really happy that a lot of you guys have decided to join me and, watch a few of these videos. I'm really grateful for that, so thank you all. And hopefully we'll keep this up, and I'll have a lot more great videos coming up for you. You'll notice in this video, I am not doing very good right now, but that will change pretty soon. I think once I go 6-6 or 6-7, I decide, you know what, I might as well start playing good. And then I kind of turn it up a little bit. Yeah, this one, oh, that death was horrible. Anyway, back to what I wanted to talk about. For all the new subscribers that have come to the channel, I just wanted to let you guys know about kind of how I like to operate here. I want my channel to be pretty laid back and fun. If you guys ever have any type of constructive criticism or any ideas, anything that you want to see, any specific guns, perks, anything at all, really, if there's any way that you think I can improve my commentaries, I'm always looking for feedback from all of you, so feel free to always just send me messages or comments. I try to reply to everyone. YouTube's kind of a little bit wacky. It doesn't always notify me when I get new comments or messages, so if if it seems like I'm ignoring you, it's not that at all. Sometimes I just don't realize that I even have gotten new comments or messages. I do try to reply to everything. I try to be really open. I want it to be a fun channel for everyone. So yeah, if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. So, on to the gameplay. You might be thinking to yourself, dude, you're doing awful. Why would you upload this video? And basically it's just because I left that part in just because I wanted to update you on other parts of my channel. I wanted to talk about things that weren't the gameplay. So I figured I'd just leave the parts where I'm doing bad in, just so I could get the stuff I wanted to talk about out of the way fast. The gameplay gets pretty good any moment now. I think that might be the last time I die, I'm not sure. But it gets pretty good, and once it gets good, that's when I wanted to talk about the gameplay. I have a really nice life. And I won't spoil the whole thing for you or anything, but during the life, I think I do a lot of things good, and I wanted to just showcase those things and talk about them a little bit, because I don't do it that often anymore. I know I have my film study videos, but a lot of my other commentaries have really been focusing on other things, so I figured I'd talk a little bit about this gameplay. In this one, yeah, that is definitely the last time I die, now I remember. So, for this life, a lot of things I do good. I'm pretty hyper-aggressive for the most part. A lot of people in this game are, just camping their asses off. If you were paying attention for the first half of it, you'll definitely see that. A lot of the enemies are basically just posted up in houses. They have their little spots that they always go to, probably with motion sensors and everything, and they just sit there, and they were tearing me apart. And a lot of people, once they are met with this kind of opposition, their solution will be to just slow down and play slower. And while that can work, I wanted to show you guys that another option is just to be extra hyper aggressive. Now, you have to be super aware when you play like this, but if you take the right routes, I think it will really pay off against the people that camp. Reason being is that if you're playing it really, really slow and the guys are still camping in their spots, if they're any good at camping, I know that's kind of an oxymoron, good and camping, but if they're any good, they're still going to be in like a better position than you. Even if you're playing it slower, they're probably still going to take you down. If you play really aggressive though and take the right route, you can flank them extremely, extremely easily, and it'll just lead to tons of easy kills. Right here, you'll see I'm just trying to predict where they're going to spawn, but not only try to predict where they're going to spawn, but just try to flank them when they run out of that spawn. You'll remember in one of my film study videos, you know, I talked about mini-map awareness and trying to get them when they come out of the spawns. But I never really talked about flanking routes. I kind of just charged them head-on into the spawn, and we got into a lot of one-on-one gunfights, like, you know, straight on with each other. In this one, I tried to do more of not only predicting where they spawn, but then trying to take the perfect flanking route, you know, to where I'm not going to get shot at all. And some of the kills, it really worked out good. A few other times I get into gunfights, I think I get damaged a few times. Right there, I just heard him behind me. Thank God for my headset. But yeah, I think that when the players are playing really slow like this, you can really, really get them off your game by playing a little bit faster, taking advantage of the lag compensation on them a little bit. You'll notice a lot of these guys are probably just spawning, and you see I'm just running right out and getting them. Like right here, you know, there's not really many flanking routes you can take for that exact corner of the map, so they're eventually going to be seeing me. But I do a pretty good job of just always strafing. Like right there, 3 guys. All it takes is just a little bit of a strafe. You never want to stand in one spot and just shoot for too long because you'll surely die. You just want to keep strafing, fire a few bullets, and get back into cover. Then pop back out if there's still more guys there. That's what I did really good on that life. Now, instantly, you'll see I noticed the spawns change. Now I'm going to head right back to this side of the map. I see them all running this way, so I'm going to take this little head glitching spot. This one guy right here almost kills me, you see, but then I get smart and I decide, you know, I'm going to pop back over here. You know, use cover a little bit while I heal up. But you'll see they're just pouring out of this area. This is their spawn right now, and they're just running to where they last saw me. And I'm just going back and forth, trying to get them where they're not going to see me. And I do a really good job of it. I get a lot of kills really fast. Right here, this guy almost got me. I saw him on the radar at the last second. I would have turned left on accident. So I'm like 1 away from the MOAB, chasing this guy down. He's like, oh shit, Dusty Bottoms is coming. No! Too late. It was a pretty fast MOAB. I was happy with it. You know, I wanted to show it off to you guys. But that's it. It's really all about predicting where they're going to spawn and trying to take the best route. You know, just playing smart. And you'll see right here, I jump up and knife the air to show you that, you know, it really was a legit MOAB. And that guy, you know, gives me a free tag. You know, he was a really nice guy. That is basically it, though. If you're new to the channel, if you're a new subscriber, I really hope that you like this video. I hope you like what I've been putting out. Well, that goes for everyone, really. That's basically it. You guys have a good day.
Nice work, squad. Get ready for the next job.